Hello, and thank you so much for joining me. This is a little 3-part video, part 1 here. I want it to be like a sleepover experience. Not super role play, but a little bit role play, so it's a little different than my typical videos, but not like nothing I've never done before either. So, this video is, you could picture the time before we go to bed. The next video will be a little bit more sleep themed, and then the third will be like waking up at the sleepover, sort of. So friend, let's light a candle together while we do some fun witchy things and relax ourselves and connect and just be friendly together. So I'm gonna light a candle for us, for you, and for me. Smoke. A little cinnamon smoke. And I'm gonna set it down right here. Okay. So where do we want to start? Maybe we can do a little crystal charging together. So to clear our energy, connect, and heighten, amplify the good, amplify each other's intentions and manifestations. I have 2 quartz pieces. Then I have this, I always forget the proper name for it, but this is purple angelite. It's very buzzy and lovely, and it has a little bit of green serpentine here. I don't know, my focus isn't working for some reason. Sometimes I want to go back to my old camera. Look how cool that light catches underneath. Oh, there we go. Is that not just like so freaking cool? So we have this, I'll call it purple angelite. And then we have this, I forget the name of it, but it's a type of jasper, and it's named after a type of cow in Africa. It's a very calming, very comfortable, grounded, like truly grounded crystal. Am I in focus? So I was thinking you could put this in you could choose between these and put one in your hand. Sorry that I'm having trouble with my focus today. Focus mode. Okay, should be good. Are you having trouble focusing too? So we have these. We could each hold one of these, and then we can each hold one of these. And then in the center between us, I'm putting this black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Because this is good for like protection. So even though we're friendly, even though we have good intentions, right? It's nice to still like maintain our boundaries. And also to just acknowledge that like we're working in benevolence. So if there's any negativity that either of us release, this black tourmaline will capture it, and I can cleanse the stone later for us. Okay? So, how about first, maybe we'll alternate. First, I'll put this in your hand. I'm going to put this in your receptive hand, so your left hand. So give me your palm. I'll put it there for you. And in your right hand, I'm going to put this clear quartz. Clear quartz, clear quartz. For like sending out. Okay? And then for me, I'll hold this in my left hand first, and the clear quartz in my right. And we're just going to put our hands together. So we're creating this loop. We've got the black tourmaline in the center. And between us, we're just creating this loop. So you've got the jasper in your left, your clear quartz in your right, and we're just gonna hold hands. And we're just gonna connect and focus on one another. Focusing on witnessing one another. Focusing on amplifying the intentions of one another. So I'm seeing all the good in your life amplified. I'm seeing any challenges overcome. I'm seeing ideas and inspiration and energy flowing to you. I see you covered, glowing, illuminating with this pink aura. I see your dreams coming true. I see your soul being fulfilled or finding more and more and more fulfillment. I see luck and love and beauty and peace in your life. I see you happy. I see you exactly where you want to be. Exactly where you want to be. Alright, now let's switch together. So I'll give you the purple angel light and you give me the jasper, and we'll do the same thing. You can keep that clear quartz, it's fine. So again, let's just witness one another. I see your success rising and rising. I see all the work that you've put in paying off. I see things flowing so easily for you now, in like a fun way. Yes, there's challenges, but it's fun. I see the passion in your life. I see you respected. I see you treated well. I see you finding what feels like your place, connecting with what feels like home. I feel you and see you blossoming and blooming into this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful version of yourself. Right, I'm just gonna hold that for you and witness you there. Alright, that's fun. It feels like a nice charge. Did you like it? Alright, how about we ASMR a little bit? Sorry, let me fix this. Okay, I have this cedar. I'm sorry about my focus. I'll get it fixed for the next one. But let me just brush you with this cedar. This is a, what's the word? Preserved cedar, but it is real cedar. I'm just gonna kind of brush it down your face and just channel to you, my friend, a nurturing auntie, sister, motherly. I don't mean to say, I'm your mother. I don't mean like that, but that comfort, that feminine comfort. I just see you, I see your strength, and I see this quality of you where I can give to you and you will receive. You'll receive the care, receive the love, receive the good intentions. We have my dog here. Just brush your brow. Soothe your forehead, soothe down your face, brush down your head. Just call in a nurturing energy to share with you. Just some comfort, just some connection, just some hang time. I love when my friends give me energy healings. Right, I'm going to channel through, focusing on channeling through even more, through you. Just beautiful bubbles of love. Just bubbles of love sent to you. Bubbles of love sent to you. Sweetness. I'm going to use a little rattle around you. Just around. to your chakras. So lovely. Oh, it's raining outside. All right. You want to do a little cord cutting? Okay. So let's connect with your form again here, my friend. Connecting with you, channeling through, and we're going to identify the cords within you that no longer serve, no longer support, if it's in any way unhealthy, if it's in any way draining, right? We're going to connect and call those cords to the surface for us to pull and cut and pull and cut and pull and cut, pull and cut, pull and cut. Yeah, let the rain wash it away. Perfect. It's okay to get emotional during cord cuttings. Don't worry. You're not like leaving something behind in a I miss it kind of way, you know? Only letting go of the bad, what doesn't serve you, what is unhealthy, disrespectful, right? I don't think so. Getting rid of it. So nice. Do you want me to do a little brushing for you? So this is a carnelian in here, if you can see. And yeah, I'll just brush your face. It's beautiful. Let you shine. How creative. How clear. Your energy really coming through. And I love that this is a safe space for you to just connect with yourself. Connect with a friend, or at least a friendly face. Yeah. I'll go by your lymph. Here. Okay. Does that feel nice? Maybe down your throat. I'm bumping you a little, sorry. Okay. So, do you want to do a little tarot? Can I pull some cards for you? Yeah? Okay. So all you have to do is just focus on yourself, your own energy, and ask a question. It doesn't have to be a definitive question. It's not like a yes or no question. If you can, and if you have a yes or no question, maybe try to reframe it. Like, if you're trying to think if you should make a decision, yes or no to something, maybe you can think of instead, how would this serve me or not serve me? Show me what I'll experience if I go this way, right? Or show me what I'll experience if I decide not to, for that matter. Alright. So ready? I'm going to ask you to blow on the cards. Go. Ready? Okay, blow on the cards. And we'll see what comes out for you. Thought we had one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Page of Wands, the Two of Wands. Ooh, the Seven of Cups. We'll see if anything else comes out. Okay, beautiful. And the Chariot, how lovely. I love these cards. Okay, so whatever you're thinking about, however you phrase the theme, or if you're just looking for, some food for thought, first you have the Nine of Cups. This is that you've really accumulated a great deal of, it could be wealth, it could be fulfillment, it could be just knowledge about yourself that makes you feel more confident, where you feel that cup runneth over. I have so many things that get me going. I have so much to appreciate. I have so much to love. I've worked so hard on this, and now I'm really reaping the benefits of it. I feel content. I feel like you could even be sort of like a teacher or a benefactor or someone who has so much to share. And you're feeling called perhaps to begin something, create something, sort of like a quest. The reason I'm saying quest is because we go right from Page of Wands to Two of Wands, or maybe for you it'd look like this. I think so, starting here and going here, where you feel the urge, right? You feel the urge to go create something, whatever that might be, right? And here you're kind of at the beginning point of it, okay, well, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I take this idea? Where do I put this energy? Where do I share all the wealth of knowledge and fulfillment and heart connection that I have? And you're a little, I don't want to say apprehensive, but you're really putting some thought into this. You're really thinking, where is this going to be best served? And acquiring all of these fulfillment, all of these experiences, all of this love, all of this confidence, all of this healing, or all of this wealth of money, but also wealth of spirit, and you want to start something, share something. Now, where do I put it? Because, some things work out a little better than others, right? Some things we can put our energy into that feels, forgive me for putting it this way, but a little selfish. And there's other things that are selfless. I don't mean to say one is better than the other. You're just trying to discern where's the best place to the direction to go. What's the next piece of this? And you have the Chariot, which really tells me you have the energy for this. You have the gung-ho, you have the alignment, you have the power, you have the confidence to really go into this. I think the matter of choosing here is how do we choose? So let's pull a few more cards. How do you choose? You have all of these skills, this capacity for love, this compassion, these desires, these are not desires, fulfillments, things you've learned along the way. You feel very, almost prideful in a very nice way. So how do we know? Which direction do we go? Got the Knight of Cups reversed. That's too many. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So you have the Knight of Cups reversed, the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's another kind of similar energy here. I guess the answer is too broad maybe for us to answer. But because the Knight of Cups is reversed, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the direction that you should go is the one that you maybe, I don't want to say don't feel drawn to. You feel drawn to, but you feel a little resistance. You feel challenged by it. You feel like you can recognize that this is where you'll grow. Yeah, you could do that again because you know how and you know how good you are at it. But it's I don't want to say fear, but it's almost like the discomfort that's kind of the key here, you know, to tell you this is gonna like really expand your soul. This is really gonna take you to the next level. This is really gonna give you like a rich lesson. And I feel that with the Queen of Pentacles reversed as well. This always reminds me of looking at like a nest egg or a beginning or a star or an investment. So you have this availability to make an investment somewhere. You know, it could be of your time, it could be of your knowledge, it could be of your skill. It could be financial, like a financial investment into something. And again, I think that there's something here now, kind of shifting gears but staying on the same page at the same time regarding your investment. And here, I think it's more of a kind of caution, you know, to really allow your senses, your internal guidance, your intuition to really protect you here, protect your nest egg, your investment, to really let your, I don't say emotions, because emotions are not exactly real, as in they don't last the same way that other things do, right? They kind of roll in and out. So I would say, what I'm trying to spit out here is that on one hand, I'm saying it will be related to what challenges you, what you're like. For example, when I started my YouTube channel, I had it in me. I had gotten my, you know, at least level 2, maybe level 3, maybe teacher level Reiki attunement. I felt so connected and I felt like I needed a place to put it. So I went to put it on YouTube, even though my gut was like, oh my gosh, what? Like, YouTube? Like, you're gonna do this on YouTube? But it was like, I felt it in my heart. So my heart led me and I overcame my fear. And then in this instance, it's like holding on to your nest egg or having this investment of time, of money, of skill, of, you know, like your personal energy. But I'm almost have like an opposite message here, you know, and don't let your, like tune into. So if you do have like a fear or an instinct that says no, then maybe that wouldn't be it. So it's like balancing, overcoming the fear that is trying to keep you limited with the overzealous nature of like just putting everything into something too quickly almost, you know what I mean? So it's like you're really shifting gears, and I mean that quite literally, like putting your foot on the clutch, you know, getting into neutral, shifting, taking your foot off the gas, putting on the clutch, going into neutral, getting into the gear, then shifting to put in. So it's like this balance that you're doing between, I have this in my heart, but I'm kind of scared about it, but I'm going to do it anyway, and not being too overzealous to put all of your time and financials, let's say, or something more physical, more limited in a sense at any given point anyway, into something. You're going to find the gears there. And from there, I'd say it's good to reflect on the work you've already done. You know, you've already done the work. You're kind of looking at your job well done. So use the information that you have, that you've already acquired through your collection of these experiences, and go from there and harmonize as best as you can to switch between gears. I have this in my heart. Ooh, I'm nervous. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, but I'm also not going to put every single moment of time or resource that I have, or all of my money, or all of it into it either. I'm gonna use my head here. I'm gonna be a little analytical. I'm gonna judge, what do I have to spare? What can I invest comfortably? And go from there. And then from that, you'll feel very comfortable riding in on your chariot. You'll feel very comfortable really engaging with the world and the push and pull of it all, right? Like headed in. So cool, friend. I wonder what you're doing. Maybe you can tell me sometime. So I have a couple other things to share with you. This is more like a show and tell. A distant friend sent me this bag of sand from San Diego. And I love the sound of it. And it's so cool. I do hold it. Just connect with the beaches of California. It's such a different beach than what I have here. From the like rocky coast, like up in Northern California, like Mendocino, down to the more sandy shores of Southern California. Just so cool. So I just wanted to share that with you. So the sun is starting to set. Let's get some snacks, get into our pajamas, maybe watch a movie, and then I'll give you another little session before bed. A little bit more of a sleepy theme. Before though, because we did the cord cutting, I always like to make sure that we kind of like fill any space if there is any. So I've got this amazing green Hohari frankincense from Deshemsia in Seattle. It's a resin oil. It's really nice, like really great. And I'm just gonna go over your forehead, and then I'm gonna put some on my fingers. On those places of the cords. In fact, I'm going to build a little crystal grid real quick. Black tourmaline in the center. I'll give you the jasper for some reason, I'm just called. I'll take the purple angelite near me, and I've got quartz pointed to you and away from you, so toward me and away from me. So I've got a little crystal grid, and we're just going to charge and gonna witness you again. Just fulfilled, happy, content, getting everything you want, with a beautiful journey through it too. It's not just like boom, boom, boom. It's like the savoring of the experience. I see you savoring your experience. Moving through, moving through, moving through. How beautiful. I'm gonna bring some heat. And we're just gonna see any little points where that cord was. We just see it kind of glowing pink and then filling up with a beautiful bud, like a rose bud or a lily, baby's breath, tulip, calla lily. Okay. How nice. Alright, so let's go get a little bit of snacks and hang out a bit, and then we'll come back to bed, okay? Alright, see you next time. Thank you. Are you ready for bed? I've got some little goodies to help you sleep well tonight. I'm gonna light a little candle for you. Set an intention for your rest, for your rejuvenation, for the awareness, for us bringing awareness to while we sleep, our subconscious is processing, shifting, moving, letting go, bringing in, activating, doing all the amazing behind the scenes work to bring us into the best state for a beautiful day tomorrow. Light a candle and set that intention with you, friend. So just have a little look at the lights. Think about your subconscious doing all the heavy lifting while you sleep. For your healing, your rejuvenation. Relaxing all the work your body does as it rests. How beautiful, what a miracle. What an intelligence. Alright, I'm going to set this by the bedside here. And I have some little goodies for us. So here's a black tourmaline. It's a gorgeous piece, gorgeous specimen. And I'm just going to kind of like use it almost like a soap bar, Gonna move it through your field and just clear any negativity that you've been experiencing today, any stress from the auric field or the mental field or the emotional fields for that matter. And we're just clearing, and this is like a sponge, just soaking it all up. And I'll cleanse this later for us, okay? I'm just gonna move through. Yeah, I'll just let your energy guide me through the mind, through the imagination, the vision, through the thoughts you think, your heart, your sense of self, emotions, your body, just clearing. No, I wouldn't recommend that you sleep with this one personally. I don't think you need it, but I do have some other ones I'll give to you to place under your pillow tonight. Before I work with the oils, actually, though, I know you weren't feeling so great. So I've got this heat pack. It's like an herbal heat pack warmed up for you. You could place it on your belly, you could place it on your neck, on your shoulders, whatever feels good to you. Okay, just place this here. I'll put it in your lap for now. And I also wanted to give you a blanket. Almost a year ago, I had a really horrible experience, but it brought out one of the best experiences of my life in a way, because this amazing community supported me beyond what I could ever envision, I guess I didn't have a need for it to envision it. But one individual reached out and asked if they could make me a quilt, like a healing quilt, and they sent me this. It's like rainbow and so awesome, and I treasure this like it is a treasure that I have. And the message that I received as well was very like family oriented and talking about like different generations and visiting family and family trips and travel. And it just means so much to me. So I know that you've been feeling a little disconnected. I know you've been sort of like questioning in a way your relationships. And so I want you to sleep with this tonight because I find it to be just magical and beautiful and healing, and it just reminds me of all that's right in the world. Not to be dramatic, so I'm just going to place this over your heat pack, okay? Alright? So I'm going to... Actually, I think I want to use a spray first. If I could find it under your blanket, perhaps, yeah. This is the Dreamy Mugwort Lavender Hydrosol. And this one is almost out because I really love it. I'm going to spray this around you if you don't mind. And it's okay if it gets on the blanket a little. Just more infusion. And I'll spray my hand just 2 times. Let me get more. There we go. I'll spray until it feels good. Until I feel done. Just gonna move down you and through you. Just send this mugwort, this lavender into your field to support your dream work, the processing, the releasing, the clearing. Send it in, channeling through. Beautiful indigo light surrounding you. And acknowledging this is silver cord of your spirit to your body, let's say. Allowing you to travel, to astral project tonight, perhaps, if you're into it. Or maybe just have really interesting dreams. I have these stones, and I've had these for ages, at least a decade. This is howlite, and this is a red jasper. And together, these are an excellent pair for supporting rest and relaxation, sleepy vibes, and dream recall. So together, this just equals like the best night's sleep for me. Let's charge them together with the intentions of empowering, processing, dream experiences. And if you want to remember them, let's set an intention to remember your dream in the morning. And maybe you have something of your own you want to add to your intention. What you want to awaken, aligned to. So I'll place these in your hand, and you can put them under your pillow tonight, okay? Here we have lavender, just pure lavender. I'm just gonna tap this on you. Just on your body, if that's okay. I know you like lavender. Who doesn't, right? But of course it just aids in the relaxation. Now, okay, so I have my feather, but I also have a C note singing bowl that I'm gonna play for you too. And first, I just want to sweep down your body, clearing the stress from your meridians, and just also kind of anchoring you into that like very very secure, safe body connection, which is also what we want to use the singing bowl for. So I'm just going to sweep down, okay? The singing bowl now, and I hope you're feeling very sleepy. Just gonna let that continue to resonate. And again, the C note, working with the root chakra, it's about really letting ourselves relax into the body, so much so that we can almost release from the body, right? I don't mean that in a spooky way, of course, but in shifting our consciousness into our dream mind, into our dream body. Not like our dream physique necessarily, but like the you that you see yourself as you're dreaming. We have this dream balm. Tap, massage on you. Just tell you some affirmations, some gentle things to get you into sleep, okay? Just relax and connect with your body and feel comfort. Focus on every area of comfort. The comfortable temperature, the comfortable bed, the comfortable clothes, lighting, the softness, the readiness you feel for sleep. Focus on gratitude for your day, something you can think of today that you're grateful for. I'm sure you can think of many things that maybe went well or inspired you, or that gave you something to look forward to, or reminded you of something. I'd love for you to talk to yourself a little. That you are so beautiful. You are so sacred. You are smart and intelligent. You communicate so beautifully. You carry yourself well. You're so good with money. You're so good with art and creativity and expressing yourself. Your healthy relationships, your beautiful home, the beautiful scenery, all the lovely ideas you have, and things that you have transmuted or overcome on your journey, the connections you have, the resources, so much to experience. How grateful, how beautiful that there's so much to experience. And as you settle further into your body, into your bed, so comfortable that you can let your mind wander, I'd love for you to just like hold a vision, or let a vision start. See yourself walking down a path in the woods, along the coast, in space, underwater, exploring a cave, driving a beautiful road with fields of flowers, or evergreens, or cliffs that show a rocky ocean shore. whatever feels good to you. And just let yourself go on this journey, this beautiful dream journey. And know that you are safe, you are divinely protected. It's just your mind processing things in sometimes a funny way. Sometimes unexpected. Sometimes quite literal. Premonitory. Just feel your eyes get heavy. Let your eyes close. Let them rest. And picture your day beautiful tomorrow. You wake up so rested, perfectly aligned with whatever you need to get done today or tomorrow, but don't worry about that now. Just picture feeling refreshed, not about your tasks. See that refreshed upon waking, having the energy to get out of bed and do something nice for yourself. A proper breakfast, a walk, a cuddle session, some yoga, some meditation, some journaling, all in alignment with you. Just a beautiful start to your day tomorrow. We'll do something fun together. I'm just going to channel towards you a little more intently now. I'm seeing into your ribs for some reason, into your lungs. Just do a little anxiety clearing. Take a deep breath. Fill your lungs as much as comfortable, but like a bit much. And then really let it call all the anxiety into your lungs and then release it through your breath. Cast it out, cast it out, cast it out. You'll sleep even better. Helping your subconscious out here to release that stress, that anxiety. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just about rest, rest, rest. Everything is working out. Everything is perfect. You're right where you're meant to be. You're right where you're meant to be. And I hope you have very sweet dreams tonight. I trust you will. I trust you will. I trust you will. Sleep tight, my friend, and I'll see you in the morning. Don't forget to put those crystals under your pillow. Sweet dreams. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Did you hear the rain last night? Yeah, it always makes me extra sleepy in the morning when it rains at night. But this morning was different, actually. It woke me up and it was nice. I got to see the sunrise, go outside, and I fed the ducks. Just some frozen peas. They like those. And I actually found some treasures. Oh, let me get you. Got you some water. You know, it's important to hydrate in the morning, so make sure you're drinking your water. But yeah, I found some treasures this morning and I wanted to share them with you. So I've been feeding these ducks, right? It started as one, this girl duck that would come around, and then she started bringing two friends, and they're so cute. They're like puppies. So I feed them a little, and I've been waiting to find a treasure like this. So this is one of their feathers. I don't know if you can see in this light, but they have this really pretty green sheen on them. It's subtle, but maybe you can kind of see it. They look a little wet still. I found them, I washed them several times. I'm a little creeped out by feathers, and this one must have broken off. It doesn't have the, point at the end. I don't know what it's called. The stem. But yeah, I'm so excited to find this, and it reminds me of something I wanted to talk to you about. And right after I found that one, I found a white one. And I know these are from those ducks. Isn't it adorable? Again, they've been cleaned several times. So, what I wanted to talk to you about, I know that you stayed over last night, and that some things have been weighing on you, and it was nice to have that time together. I really appreciated having you here. And I know, life just feels like it keeps coming, right? As in, sometimes the challenges compound, or sometimes there's a series of events and it becomes hard to connect with the good or connect with the things you want. I know, just like I know, that we're creators, that this is some sort of, simulation, we could call it, that we experience through our senses, and that there's such a power in shifting perspective. I really see that as that's what healing is. A shift in perspective, a peace we make with things, but also we create, right? So if we're always focused on the negative, it seems like just more negative, things that we don't want, more stress is affirmed and brought in. But even in those moments where we kind of, I don't want to say lose yourself or lose your path, if we look, there's so much to not just be grateful for, but to also be affirmed by. Even things that seem, like a challenge, right, can be a true blessing. And even in a stressful day, you might find, treasures that you had been hoping for. So, I want to cover some affirmations with you. I've got a journal here. I love these type of journals. As in inexpensive, plain journals. Blank slates. And this is one I just started, but I wanted to share some things with you. Because upon waking is a very susceptible time for our minds. We can program our days. So this would be great for you to start. I have an extra one of these notebooks I can give you. But to start journaling, and when I say journaling, I don't actually mean journaling. Let me rephrase. This is not my journal. This is not a place that I vent. This journal, this book. It's not a place for venting. I have other journals for that. To dump, to share and dump and get it out of my system. But this is a journal more for creating. This is a journal, pages, paper and pen, where I focus specifically on creating. So I just want to share with you an example. But I started it with today marks a new day, phase, chapter, intention in my spiritual into physical manifestations. For too long, I have let disturbances cause me to react to my world and create more of what I don't enjoy. You can relate to that. It's so human to get caught up and focus on all that needs tending to, all that we feel is dangerous or a threat, rather. So, I've written some notes for myself about evoking the discipline of my soul, of my creative soul, and sort of seeing this universal cauldron of sorts that I wanted to make an offering to. And I'm saying offering, but what I really mean is like a sacrifice. A sacrifice as in there have been things in life that there are things in life rather, that we allow too much space, too much time, too much focus or lack of focus for that matter. And your attention is so, important, right? It's creating, it's shaping, it's a tool. It's a true tool. And I know that there have been some things that you've you've had in your life that sort of steal the focus from what you want to create. And I don't mean this, I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. We'll hold hands together. It's not worth it. And we're letting them do that, If I'm on my phone and I'm scrolling through BS, I'm letting myself do that, If I'm focusing on something negative that someone said to me, I'm letting that, you know what I mean? So I don't mean to say it's your fault, it's my fault. But we have a lot more power than maybe we give ourselves credit for. Maybe we need that reminder, right? So there's a line in this book that I'm reading. It just says, no other individual or group has the power to determine how I will think and feel about myself. And I think that that is something maybe we can connect with or focus on in relation to the experiences that you shared with me recently, that you've gone through. The judgment you maybe feel, or feeling misunderstood or not fully seen, not comprehended. That has nothing to do with you. It has more to do with other people or hive mind type stuff, I guess, But you live your own life. And I'm gonna use, can you see the green? It's so beautiful. Imagine hair that's super dark brown with this beautiful green sheen. And it's so soft. I can't tell you how long I've been hoping for one of these feathers. I find lots of feathers. I find feathers all the time. But I haven't found this feather yet. And it's the birds I see the most. So I'm going to use this feather, which has a playful puppy dog kind of energy. These ducks are like the sweetest ducks I've ever been around. They're just very sweet. And I grew up around ducks. I grew up at the shore with lots of birds, especially ducks, mostly mallards. Anyway, sorry. So I'm just gonna sweep you as I have been sort of restore and connect with you. We'll vibe together. Like a gentleness, a empowered gentleness. Not that you have to be gentle, right? I'm not trying that. But where if everything feels gentle, everything feels kind of playful, kind of fun, kind of a discovery, like finding a treasure. We'll start there first, just bringing in gentle. So things today, focus on today. Things today, just there's like a gentleness about it. There's like a softness about it. There's like a playfulness about it. Just let that kind of sweep in. And then we'll bring in the white feather for clarity and for truth, your divine truth, your creator, acknowledgement of self, like I'm a creator, what I focus on, I create more of. Is there something you want to create, something you want to focus on right now together? Because we can amplify that between us. Like a energy amplification between us. Well, what I mean is, for example, if you have been, let's say something kind of simple like wanting more money or something, right? Instead of thinking that you want it, let's think that not just that you have it, but that you are it. That in this quantum realm, nothing separates you from being what you want, not just already having what you want. So it's not like, oh, I have a big fat bank account. I am a big fat bank account, right? Like something like that. Or wanting love, like I am a healthy relationship. I am a passionate relationship. I am a stable, balanced, harmonious relationship. Or the job, right? I know that's one. Instead of thinking of like what your big work of art will be, like you are the work of art. You are true love. We can bounce back and forth together. Let's play with that one for now. I am true love. I am true love. I am a balanced, healthy, harmonious relationship. I am a work of art. I am my greatest achievement. I am the trip. I am the experience. I am the sacred place. I am the vision. I am the clarity. I am the abundance. I am perfect health. I am the dream home. And feel yourself. That's kind of playful, right? If it's a dream home or a car, something you're playing with that. Something you're wishing for. Let's keep it gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. And think of yourself as a home. A place where love meets safety, security, And feel, what is your shape, right? Are you like a penthouse? Are you a Cape Cod? Are you a cabin in the woods? Are you a, is there an architect or architecture that you feel? Feel the warmth in your kitchen, or what the bedroom feels like, but feel it like it's you, like you are the home. Or if it's the really great job, feel it. You are it. I've really enjoyed playing with that recently. Keep it gentle, gentle, gentle. How perfect that I found these today. I'm so glad I got to share them with you. So, I'll get you a journal, and I'll send you home with one, or on your way. I'm not done with this book yet, but I would recommend it. It's certainly a good read. But before you go, let's just do a little energy work together too. So let's hold hands at first. Actually, let's do it this way. Do you remember these? Do people do that anymore? I remember in preschool. Bubbles, or like a Miss Mary Mac. Okay, we're gonna do Miss Mary Mac hands. You're gonna channel to me, and I'm gonna channel to you, and we're gonna circuit and amplify, and I'm gonna say some words, and we're just gonna feel and focus and amplify and share it with each other. Okay. First, we'll set an intention on behalf of the highest and greatest good, in perfect comfort and alignment. It's our intention to amplify the benevolent, safe, beautiful energies between us, lifting each other up higher and higher, you could say, raising each other's vibrations. And so just support. This is all about support. So let's focus on this word together. Let's just focus on peace. And channel through and take it in and send it out and circuit it. Peace. Peace. Let's focus on love. Feel it in your heart. Feel it wash over you. Love. Love. Let's focus on power. Maybe the power in perspective, in the shifting of perspective, in the shifting of focus. This beautiful power. Power, personal power. Alright, let's focus on health. Feel your strong body. Feel your spine align. Perfect health. We are perfect health. We are power. We are peace. We are love. Is there anything you want to add? I'll let you pick a word now, okay? And we'll amplify. Amplify. So beautiful. Alright. Now you relax and hold some good thoughts for today, okay? Whatever that might be. Everything's working out for you. Everything's exactly how it's meant to be. You're right where you're meant to be. And I'm going to just channel through, and you just focus on your good thoughts, whatever that is, okay? Channeling through. have to laugh at the airplane. Fly high, right? The perspective from up there must be beautiful. Looking down. Just channeling through, very gentle. Seeing this energy fill your core, your energy points in your aura. Focus into the mind, just to really, really anchor in that like perspective of the day. Everything is working out. You are what you're wishing for, you know? You are the home. You are the job, the purpose. You are a beautiful relationship. You are a beautiful chunky bank account. Or whatever it is. A work of art. A trip, a journey. You are a journey. Alright. Well, I'm so glad that we were able to spend some time together. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And, it's been nice to have you. Just with our little sleepover here. I'm sending you so much love and, on your path today. And I look forward to the next time we get to hang out together and share some feathers or stories or little words of encouragement or whatever it is. Remember, you're such a valuable person. I see you as a treasure. I see you as this, it sounds a little goofy, but like this ideal, this purity, this very rich depth, awareness, wisdom, and truth that you have as you follow your heart on your path and just trust it, You're a beautiful person. And I know that the earth will rise to meet your feet as it does every day, and it will take you on that path that you spend your most of your focus on, right? Your attention. So keep embodying it, all the good. Sending you so much love on your path today, and thanks for joining me in this. So very much love to you.